Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you're having a great evening tonight. I am on the road. I am coming back from seeing my son. He was having some car trouble, so we had to get him a temporary vehicle to drive in the meantime. So I'm on my way home and I had a thought, and I just would love to hear whatever anyone else might think or your feelings on the subject. But why is it so hard for us as human beings to be upfront and honest with each other? Now, I know that there's a point where we don't want to hurt the other person, depending on the situation, depending on what the truth is. We don't want to be out and out brutal. But, excuse me, what more so what I'm talking about is, why can't we be more truthful in our relationships? If you're in a relationship with someone, whoever your significant other may be, do you find it difficult to tell them what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you don't need? I find that we all kind of think that people can read our minds, and to be painfully honest, they can't. And we can't read anyone else's mind either. But we go along and we're in a relationship and we think that the other person is supposed to just automatically know how we're feeling. And they think the same thing. They think that we're just supposed to know. How many times haven't you heard a guy say, you women, you confuse me. You expect me to know what it is that you want me to know, but you won't tell me what it is that you want me to know. And I find that so true, and I think it's true for guys back to girls too. Just human to human, regardless of the kind of relationship, whether it is a personal, intimate relationship, or if it is siblings or parents or, just friends, whatever the case may be. We just seem to have a hard time expressing ourselves. And I don't mean to the point of totally getting angry and totally getting out of sorts or anything like that. We just seem to have a hard time expressing ourselves of what our desires are, what our needs are, what our likes and dislikes are with another person. And I'm going to particularly come at this from a intimate relationship type of standpoint. If you are in a relationship with someone, it is perfectly okay to talk to him or her about what it is that you like or what you don't like. Be that in conversation, be that in the bedroom, whatever it is. You have the right to express yourself. And to me, if someone is going to get upset with you, then maybe you need to rethink the whole situation, the whole relationship in and of itself as a whole. I've always been the kind of a person who has been a people pleaser. I've done and said whatever will make someone else happy because I don't like anybody else being in pain, being hurt. It's just not who I am. I would rather take the hurt on myself than for someone else to hurt. But as I get older, I'm learning that sometimes the other person needs to know the truth. Because as it tells us in the Bible, the truth shall set you free. And the truth, that statement is just so much more true than anyone really has any idea. If you can be truthful and honest with the other person, your significant other, it's going to be so much better. Because A, they can't read your mind, and B, they don't necessarily want you to just do whatever they want all the time. That would make for a really boring relationship. Everybody has their own unique likes and dislikes in everything in the world, whether it's, a TV show or a movie, a music genre, type of vehicle, whatever it might be. Everybody's got their own tastes, and there's nothing wrong with that. The biggest thing is for the two people in the relationship, whatever type of relationship it is to meet in the middle. To sometimes agree to disagree, but not to get upset and angry because one person's a Democrat and one's a Republican, and if neither of them see eye to eye on that, and then they don't necessarily feel like they can even be in a relationship, that's foolishness. Everyone has the right to their own opinion, their own thoughts. Everyone is an individual. And I don't know. I just find it challenging at best in a relationship. Any relationship is hard. I don't mean that it has to be hard 24/7 or anything like that, but in order to make a relationship work, for it to be healthy, it does take work. And that just isn't always easy. Everybody thinks that everything is supposed to be this flowery bed of ease once you're in a relationship, and you shouldn't have to do anything to keep it alive. And that's craziness. It's like planting a seed in the ground, and well, it's planted, that's all we got to do. No, it has to be watered. It has to be cultivated around. You have to keep the weeds out of it, because there are weeds in a relationship. Things that try to come against you. Maybe it's someone else that's trying to get in between you and your significant other in your relationship. You need to weed those bad things out. It's a challenge. It's work. But when the two people truly, truly love each other, it is all worth it in the end. And if it is really worth it, if you really, truly do love the other person, you'll fight with everything that you have to hang on and to make things work. Now, don't get me wrong, because there are circumstances. If there is abuse in a relationship, if it is not nipped in the bud, and it continues, whether it's verbal or physical or both, sexual abuse, that is not okay. That is not right. And if you try to work with your significant other and they're the one that is abusing you and they don't change, then you must get out of that situation. If you've tried and tried and tried, and they just refuse to change, they refuse to get better, they refuse to go and get counseling, get on medication, whatever the case may be. If they refuse to do that, if you've tried and you've exhausted all your resources, then you need to get out of that situation. There's only so much fight that you can do. But the thing is, both people in the relationship have to want it. They both have to fight for it. And that means getting therapy, getting help. As my pastor has always said, always remain humble and teachable. And that's in all areas of our life, whether it's in our personal relationship, intimate relationship, or with our parents, or with our siblings, or with our children, or grandchildren, co-workers, friends, whoever, everybody in our lives. Remain humble and teachable. Those are two huge, huge things in any relationship, because nobody is any better than anybody else. No one has all the answers, and we can all tweak ourselves a little bit here and there, regardless of what it might be. Maybe one of you has issues with anger. Make yourself aware of that. Make a conscious decision to do something about it. Go get therapy, what have you. Acknowledge that to your partner that you have this issue and get the help for it. And when you need help, you need to ask your partner for help, whatever that might be. If your partner truly, truly loves you, they will be there for you. They will want to help you, and they will do whatever within their own power to get you the help that you need, whatever that might be. But again, you have to remain humble and teachable, and you have to be honest, upfront, and open with each other. Again, nobody is a mind reader. Anyway, still on the road. I'm heading home. I'm going to keep this down to less than 15 minutes since I can't upload anything over 15 minutes. I have an unboxing, BoxyCharm and Ipsy, that I want to share with everybody. But it's like 25-30 minutes long, so I have to do a little editing, and I will upload that. And I will let you go. I pray that you all are healthy, that you're happy, that you're safe. And a heart with my finger, you can't even see it, it's too dark. But with a heart, I pray that you have peace in your life. Until we meet again, my friends, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.